Uncovering the problem. Are you finding difficulty in identifying your research problem? I am here for you. I'm Nicole and I'm here to talk you through how to uncover your research topic. Sometimes, even the idea of identifying a research problem can be confusing. Many students starting to do research are confused. I know that I had to read some more, reread, and could not quite put my finger on what my research problem was. Now that you see you are not in your own world of challenges, let us look at what a research problem is. A research problem is an area of concern that you wish to understand or contribute to solving and improving through research. You know, as you mature into adulthood, you often encounter a web of life challenges and you find ways to resolve these challenges using different strategies or techniques. A research problem is a similar thing to a life challenge that you have faced before or encountered and you wish to understand. Here is a research problem example. Despite the reality that women account for half of the population in Africa and are at the heart of social reproduction, even in the 21st century, women are deeply underrepresented in decision-making positions, starting from our communities to our political formations and corporate leaders. And even when they are represented, they have difficult experiences in the course of their work. Identifying a research problem is no easy task because researchable topics are studied almost every day, and several studies have been conducted on women in leadership and gender representation and empowerment. But reading can assist you in identifying your problem, as you need to try and be up to date with the current affairs in your field. Also, even if there is this large body of work on women in leadership, the problem persists. So what new knowledge can you contribute to the existing body of work? Here are 5 points that you need to identify in helping you uncover a research problem. Number 1, no studies or not enough studies have been done on a research problem, which means there is a lack of studies on a particular issue. In the context of our research problem, more women have begun to occupy leadership positions and enter business, though they are still grossly underrepresented in top leadership positions. 2, there is a lack of understanding or knowledge in your field of study because we are not sure how to understand the problem. While there is a large body of work on the problem continues to persist, and most research has been done on Western societies and not necessarily in Africa. 3, there might be disagreements by field researchers on the cause of a research problem. It has been argued that women do better than men at transformational leadership and have better relationships with their subordinates. Rather than necessarily suggesting that different leadership styles and contributions stem from inherent differences between men and women, it has been argued that personal and work experiences give rise to these differences. 4, there might be inconsistencies in the results of certain studies that have already been conducted on a similar issue. 5, there are limitations from other studies, like researchers have only used one research method while ignoring other research methods. Writing on women's leadership in higher education have largely focused on women academics and the scarcity of women academics in top leadership positions in universities. The focus on the literature on women in leadership and higher education on women academics has meant that very little has been written on women in society. Uncovering a research problem can only be as easy as the amount of effort you put into reading and reviewing literature. This means that to uncover a research problem, you have to thoroughly read through the existing research and identify the gaps which will shape your research question, which may end up being simple and straightforward. Why are most business and political leaders in Africa men?